Taejin is the battlefield wolf, and he wolfs alone. And by wolfs, I mean plays furry dating sims.
I can explain.
Taejin acts like a macho space soldier to cover up the fact that he is very emotionally insecure. He had a poor relationship with his father, eventually causing him to embrace his stranger habits and express them as part of his personality.
Are you winning, son?
Because if you can't avoid it, enjoy it, thus creating the ability to shove him into like 7 categories of absolute meme. So far including, but not limited to, Mexican, fat mobster, master chief, furry, a car, a literal motor vehicle, and all around dumbass. Loading screen hint, Taejin is a furry. Taejin's basic attack is just a bunch of pellets from his incredibly out of proportion gun, nothing to talk about. His passive is called Murder Boner, and it gives him stamina when he lands bullets. But there's a secret part 2 to Taejin's passive that was taken out of the game for obvious reasons. The last shot fired when you overheat your gun will apply stun. Now, firstly, this involves overheating your gun, and secondly, it involves that last shot actually landing. Loading screen hint, Taejin is secretly crushing on Suzuka. I mean secretly, aren't we all? Taejin's first skill is Deboof, because you give him Deboof. This is a must-have skill, and rightfully so, it's really good. It's a cone that lets you blast enemies in the face, knocking them back, and reducing your overheat. Upgrading it also knocks them down. This is only real CC, and it's used in every build. Anti-Suzuka Zone. Taejin chucks out a grenade that blows up when someone comes in range of it. It does a lot of damage, but it's easy to avoid. It is, however, very good against Suzuka, ironically. If she jumps on you, just throw it at your feet, and congratulations, you have successfully created the anti-Suzuka zone, in the off chance that you don't want that booty. Loading screen hint, Taejin isn't a Mexican, but he's very good at impersonating one. Debuff. Debuff makes an aura that lets Taejin and friends go fast as fuck, a skill he developed trying to run from his dad. It is a very popular skill for clear reasons. You just sort of turn into Lightning McQueen and fly across the map at the speed of sound. This thing. It does something, I guess. I don't know. Don't bring it, it sucks. Loading screen hint, Taejin was present at the Nuremberg trials. Taejin's ult is the bombing of the civilian city of Dresden circa 1945, adding validated war criminal to Taejin's list of memeable personalities. Basically, the giant-ass city ship that is the Dredgian unleashes a massive orbital barrage covering all of 4 feet. However, if you are standing in that 4-foot circle when the air raid sirens go off, you're probably dead. This being said, it is quite effective against stationary targets like Tanyan, Titans, or structures. NCSoft cleverly made it this way so that it was easy for children and random civilians to escape the bombing, because the guy at NCSoft didn't want to look like a war criminal despite clearly being one. For nodes, always crit or flat damage. Always. Skill power is pretty nice if you have a grenade, but if you're just bringing boof and buff, then cooldown reduction might be better. Stamina nodes are good, but with your passive, you could also switch them for tag out healing to be extra cheeky. Augments, you take damage, screw the other 2. Loading screen hint, my dad doesn't love me. Taejin is quite versatile, and fits into as many combos as he does stereotypes. Taejin is the knockback buff version, and Gaijin is the grenade and whatever this thing is. If you take grenade, then go ahead and bring Deboof to knock people into it, since there's no Arabic masters willing to step on a live grenade. If you bring buff and boof, all you have to do is become a race car and fly around like now you know how to play this fucking dude.
Look at this dude.
And you can confidently pick him the next time you log into the most competitive esports scene of the last 3 years. I'll see you when we die.